What's up, guys? Welcome to Touchdown Talk, where everything and anything football goes. I'm your host, Jason, and as you can see by the title, this is our NFC South season predictions. If you've been around and watched the first three videos, where I did the NFC East, West, and North, you would already know that we are going to be going by each division, each team, and going week to week, giving you my prediction for every game. Now let's start with the Carolina Panthers, who made the biggest move in the offseason, trading up to number 1 to draft Bryce Young. Now they start their season with 2 divisional games against the Falcons and Saints, and I think they win both of those games to start 2-0. Now they have 4 straight struggle games where they face the Seahawks and lose, Vikings and lose, Lions and lose, and Dolphins and lose, going 2-4 into their bye week. They bounce back strong with 2 wins against the Texans and the Colts, where the rookies face off in Bryce Young against CJ Stroud and Bryce Young against Anthony Richardson. They then face the Chicago Bears and Dallas Cowboys, where they lose both of those games. They then face the Titans and Bucks, where they bounce back with 2 straight wins. Lose again to the Saints and Falcons after beating them in weeks 1 and 2. They beat the Green Bay Packers and then lose to the Jaguars and Bucks to end the year at a record 7-10, with DJ Chark and Jeremy Chin being their breakout guys. Now the Panthers made a couple moves in bringing DJ Chark and Adam Thielen in to help out with the rookie Bryce Young. They also brought in Miles Sanders, so I think they have a good season within their division, but not a great season. But let's get into our next team, and that being the New Orleans Saints, which new quarterback in Derek Carr. They start the year 1-0 against the Titans, but then lose week 2 to the Carolina Panthers, like I just mentioned. They end up going to Green Bay to beat the Packers, back at home to beat the Bucks, and then they face the Patriots, lose that game, lose to the Houston Texans, and lose to the Jacksonville Jaguars, but bounce back with a win over the Colts. Now, before they get to their bye, they lose both games to the Bears and the Vikings, going 4-6 going into their bye week. Coming out of their bye week, they beat the Falcons, but then lose to the Lions, but bounce back to beat the Carolina Panthers. Now, to end their year, they end with 4 straight losses to the New York Giants, Los Angeles Rams, Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and Atlanta Falcons, bringing their total on the season to 7-10, with Chris Olave and Kalen Sanders being their breakout guys. Now, the thing with this division is I think all of these teams are going to relatively keep it close within the division because the division itself is mediocre. It's about average, and the teams are average, so it's going to be competitive within the division. Now, for the Falcons, week 1, they lose to the Carolina Panthers, but bounce back with a win over the Green Bay Packers. And then they face the Lions, and they're going to lose that game. Jaguars lose that game, and another loss to the Texans. They then come back and restructure with wins over the Commanders, Buccaneers, and Titans. They take a loss to the Vikings, but bounce back right away with a win over the Cardinals heading into their bye week. Coming out of their bye week, they lose 3 straight games to the Saints, Jets, and Buccaneers, but followed up with a win over the Panthers before losing back-to-back games to the Colts and the Bears. But they do end the year on a win against the New Orleans Saints, bringing their record to 6-11, with quarterback Desmond Ridder and linebacker Bud Dupree as their breakout guys. Following them, we have the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, where they have a struggle on the year, losing to open the year to the Vikings, the Bears, the Eagles, the Saints, and the Lions. They do come back with a win over the Falcons before going on a huge losing streak to the Bills, Texans, Titans, Niners, Colts, Carolina Panthers, Atlanta Falcons, Green Bay Packers, and Jacksonville Jaguars, but they do end the year with 2 straight wins to the Saints and Panthers, bringing their total to 5-12, with Rachaad White and Joe Tryon-Shoyinka as their breakout candidates. Now, if you enjoyed this video, drop a like, Leave your predictions for the team in the comments. And as always, I will see you guys next time.